many of you know what this is? Sushi, right? You buy it at the store, comes with a little ginger, a little bit of the soy sauce, and some green paste that you might have tried. It's a little spicy. Somebody might have even told you it was wasabi, and I know personally I enjoy wasabi. Love a little kick with my food. The only problem is, if you like wasabi, but you've never been to Japan, you've never eaten wasabi. And I don't mean you've never eaten real wasabi or you've never had it the real way. I mean what you're eating, that's not wasabi. There's no wasabi in it. It's an impersonator. What the heck's going on? Wasabi is an ancient root which grows in Japan and has been used by the people of Japan since before recorded history for a number of ceremonial and medicinal purposes. And then in the 8th century they realized, holy crap, it also has antimicrobial properties, and that is where wasabi got its main job. Japan is an island nation. They subsist mostly off seafood, and if you know anything about the 8th century, you know refrigeration was not exactly right around the corner, so fish would go bad quickly. But if you could cover it in wasabi, which had this spicy, tangy flavor and antimicrobial properties, one, you could hide the taste of the almost rancid fish, and two, maybe you wouldn't die from whatever infection that almost rancid fish was holding. That's why there's wasabi on your sushi tray today. It's just a tradition. That's just how the Japanese learned to eat their fish, and that's still how they enjoy to eat their fish. The only problem is, like I said before, that's not wasabi! See, wasabi is basically the Rubik's Cube of the agricultural cultivation community. It's impossible to grow. It has to have a very specific altitude and temperature range, seasonal change, humidity, and really there's only one place you can grow it, and it's up on a mountain in Japan. There are a few companies that have been able to use industrial farming techniques to slightly mass-produce wasabi root, but in reality, it's just prohibitively expensive to get your hands on. So the stuff we're eating here is not wasabi. It's wasabi's redneck American cousin, horseradish, mixed with a little bit of mustard powder and then obviously some green food coloring, because Americans aren't idiots, right? Right? The word on the street is that this horseradish and mustard mix is pretty darn close to wasabi. The real wasabi has a much more complex flavor, a much more earthy flavor, and interestingly, the punch, that kind of spiciness, is less intense with the wasabi. It's more mild and short-lasting, whereas the horseradish really punches you right in the nose and then leaves it running while you're trying to get through the rest of your California roll. Although we mentioned it, California rolls are to Japanese cuisine what SpaghettiOs are to Italian cuisine, so maybe it doesn't matter that we're eating horseradish. Ooh, got a kick.